If you've ever run Facebook ads with the goal of making money, then you probably A, either had your ad account disabled, or B, at the very least, had ads disapproved. Facebook has all kinds of really strict policy rules and automated algorithms that are turned up overly sensitive. So even if you aren't actually doing something that goes against their rules, you can have your ad account disabled. For example, just the other day, I logged in and saw this. Ad account disabled. But I did not freak out. I just followed the steps I'm going to share with you in this exact video, and not even 24 hours later, this happened. Your ad account was incorrectly disabled, and we have since reactivated your account. The account was back on. So as annoying and frustrating as your Facebook ad account getting disabled can be, it's actually usually not that big a deal. And in this video, I'll show you the exact steps to get your ad account back on and some tips on how to deal with disapproved ads so you can appeal them and win. So smash a like button if that sounds good to you, or just flick it, or maybe a gentle caress counterclockwise circles and then tap that. If we haven't met yet, my name is Bren. Welcome to my channel. And if you aren't subscribed, click subscribe so we can see each other again. So there you are. Your Facebook ads are working, you're making money, getting sales and customers. And then all of a sudden, you log in and see something like this. Ad account disabled for policy violation. It appears your ad account was used to create one or more ads that don't comply with our advertising policies or other standards. And discover that all of your Facebook ads have come to a screeching halt. This can be really frustrating and discouraging. And if you're like I was when I started out, think that you actually won't be able to ever advertise on Facebook ever again. I remember the first time I logged into my ad account and saw that red bar across the top and thinking, that's it, I'm done. But not to worry. The good news is a Facebook ad account getting disabled is actually normal and expected. And it doesn't even mean that you necessarily did anything wrong. There's something Facebook has referred to as a false positive, which actually means your ad account was incorrectly disabled. And there's also something called suspicious activity. That's even just a basic security protocol. And both of these things happen fairly often. If this happened to you, here are the 5 steps to follow. Step 1, determine the reason. A Facebook ad account will likely be because of one of 2 reasons: security or policy. So the first step is to determine what the actual reason is that the ad account got shut down. To do this, log into your ad account and check the red notification bar at the top of your ad account. You should have also gotten an email with details on the exact reason why the ad account was shut down as well. So look at these and find out what the actual reason they're giving as to why the account was shut down. A security red flag will look like this. Now there are 3 common reasons that could trigger a security or suspicious activity red flag. Number 1, someone logging into your account from a different country, like for example, a virtual assistant. Number 2, changing the payment method on your ad account to a different payment method with a different billing address. Or number 3, increasing the budget on your ad campaign too quickly. If you increase your budget from say $200 a day to $2,000 a day, that's likely to trigger a red flag. Instead, make smaller increases like 20 to 40% of your daily budget every 2 to 3 days. If you've triggered a security red flag, Facebook will cite the reason of suspicious activity as to why your account was disabled. And to correct this, you'll just need to submit information to Facebook like a photo ID to prove your identity and reverse the deactivation. Step 2, do your own review. Next, if you triggered an ad policy issue, and see for yourself if you did or didn't do something against policy. The good news here is much of the ad policy won't even apply to what you're doing, so this won't take you much time at all, and it's definitely something very important for you to do. So let's have a look, and I'll show you some of the most common policy issues that people have. Okay, now here we are at the Facebook ad policy website, facebook.com/policies/ads. It gives you an overview, the ad review process, steps to take if disapproved, etc., all kinds of stuff here, okay? And as you can see, it's organized by numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. I want to share with you the most common issues I've seen people have, and that starts with 12. Okay, so let's go down to 12. 12 is personal attributes. So let's take a look. Policy. Ads must not contain content that asserts or implies personal attributes. This includes direct or indirect assertions or implications about a person's race, ethnic origin, look at this, religion, beliefs, age, sexual orientation, practice, Okay, there's a lot here. Look, what is the thing to get? So an easy fix with this is just to not use the word you and instead replace it with the word we and not speak directly to that person. Here's a couple examples that they give. Race, meet Hispanic men online now. Okay, not okay. Meet other black singles near you. Okay, so look, here's the difference, right? One is meet Hispanic men online now, yum. And two, meet other Black singles near you, right? So one is speaking directly to the person reading the ad, which we're saying you want to avoid. For example, using the word you, we'll make that red. That would be good. Here, that would be bad. Okay, so that's 12 personal attributes. Now let's go to the next one, which will be 14, controversial content. Controversial content, let's have a look. Policy, ads must not contain content that exploits crises or controversial political or social issues for commercial purposes. An example of this was when COVID hit and people were running ads for face masks, really trying to milk that whole paranoia and trying to capitalize on that, which they're saying they don't want people to do, right? Next up is 19. So let's go to 19, personal health. Now, let's have a look. Policy. Ads must not contain before and after images or images that contain unexpected or unlikely results. Here's a Facebook ad I created back in 2014 when I was advertising a PDF guide on how I transformed my body. As you can see here, the image in the ad shows a before and after picture, which was real. That was actually me before and after, but before and after pictures are a blatant policy violation. So do not do that. Don't be a dummy like I was back then. Instead, know what the policy does and doesn't allow, okay? Ad content must not imply or attempt to generate negative self-perception. This is the key here, in order to promote diet, weight loss, or other health-related products. Now, what is their whole idea here, and what you want to keep in mind is that when people log into the news feed, if they see something that makes them feel bad about themselves, they're probably going to spend less time on Facebook. And that's not what Facebook wants. Obviously, they want people to spend the most time on Facebook. So you want to align with their goals and their interests. And what you want is for people to feel good when they see your ads, not bad about themselves. That's the key here, okay? So that's pretty much the deal for personal health. They give other examples, right? Like this would be okay, this would not be okay. So that would be personal health. Next up is going to be 23, misleading claims. Now, if I was to pick out the most common issue that people have, the one thing on all of Facebook ad policy that generates the most headaches, complaints, frustrations, people coming to me asking for help, confused, tearing their hair out, it would be this one, misleading claims. So let's take a look. Policy. Ads must not contain deceptive, false, or misleading claims. All right. Like those relating to the effectiveness or characteristics of a product or service, or claims setting unrealistic expectations for users. Okay, these are the two keys here, such as misleading health, employment, or weight loss claims. Now, two keys here. Ads must not contain some deceptive, false, or misleading claims. I can give you a shortcut here. Just don't promise people anything. That's how you can avoid this. No promises under any circumstances in your ads. Just follow that and you'll be good. Next is unrealistic expectations. This one's a little bit more nuanced and a little bit more tricky, because according to Facebook, your ads should not set unrealistic expectations. But what if your product is actually incredible and does get extraordinary results for people? Should you not mention that in your ad? To me, it doesn't make any sense to not mention that in your ad if the whole point of your ad is to show your product or your program in its best light. However, according to Facebook, they don't want that, because even if you do get extraordinary results and you talk about them in your ads, that's going to set unrealistic expectations for people. So you can't really do that. So even if you do have extraordinary results, you can't just go talk about them in the ads. They don't even care if it's true. What they care about is unrealistic expectations. So just keep that in mind when you're creating your ads. And probably what that means is you're going to have to tone it down quite a bit very often. Okay, that's misleading claims. Next up, 24, and this will be the last one, low quality or disruptive content. All right, now let's have a look. Ads must not contain content leading to external landing pages that provide an unexpected or disruptive experience, and leading people to landing pages that contain minimal original content and a majority of unrelated or low quality ad content. Now, what's the biggest thing to get here with 24, low quality or disruptive content? Make sure that your landing page has a high quality experience for the user, right? If you have an opt-in page, you can use an opt-in page. If you want to collect emails, That's all good, but make sure that there's some content on that landing page. One of the ways that we navigate this is by making sure we always add a frequently asked questions or an FAQ to the bottom of that opt-in page with a bunch of questions and answers, so people are perfectly clear on exactly what we are offering and how to get it. And I'll show you an example of that from one of my partners, Sarah from Wholesale TED. Let's have a look. Now here's an example of a compliant landing page. The 6 steps to building a real business with an online store. Notice, no promises in that. Learn the 6 steps to building a real business that 6 and 7 figure stores use, plus strategies you can use. Is it saying you're gonna make 6 or 7 figures? No, it's just saying that these are the strategies that those type of stores use. Awesome. Okay, now at the bottom, I also wanna show you that FAQ. Who is Wholesale TED? I've never heard of you before. Question, answer, right? A link to watch free videos. What is included in your ebook? Am I going to become an overnight millionaire? Absolutely no, right? Making it very clear that this is not something that they're promising, exactly like we just talked about, right? Why should I download your ebook? How will it help me? And all those answers, making it really clear. This is not a trick. There's no overnight success. How do I know if this ebook is right for me? Is this ebook really free? And how do I get it? Believe it or not, some people get confused with landing pages. You just make it very clear. You enter your name and email, and then you'll get the ebook, all right? So there you have it, a great example of a Facebook ads compliant landing page. Next, step 3. Step 3 is to fix common website issues. A disabled ad account can be because of something in your ad, or just as likely, it can be because of something on your website. So in this step, address any potential website issues. It's possible that your ad account was disabled because of something on your website that's easily fixed. So you want to address this next. Here are 3 of the most common website issues. Number 1, no privacy policy or terms of service. Any page that you're sending your ads to needs to have both a terms of service and a privacy policy. You can Google templates for these and easily add them to your website. Just Google privacy policy template or generator. No navigation or broken navigation. Your landing page and website needs to have clear and easy navigation that works. Make sure that you have this, and make sure that there are no broken links on your website. That one thing alone, a broken link, can actually trigger an ad account being disabled. And the 3rd common website issue is pop-ups. This one's simple. You should just not have pop-ups on your landing page. Next up, step 4. Step 4 is to submit an appeal. Submitting an appeal is super simple. You just fill out a quick form. To submit an appeal, just log into your ad account and go here, and then click here and here, and then fill out this form. Next up, step 5. Step 5, wait for a response. Now this can take anywhere between a day or 2 or a week or 2, or sometimes even more. If you wait 2 to 3 days and still haven't gotten a response and want to accelerate your response time, you can try to access Facebook chat support. To do this, log into your Facebook Business Manager by clicking here, and then navigate to the support link. Or you can just go to this link, business.facebook.com/business/help. Once you do, scroll down and look for this section that says, still need help, contact our support team here. Now some accounts will have access to this and some won't. So just pray to the Facebook gods that you do, and note that chat is usually only available 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Once you're able to get in there and talk to a chat support representative and just tell them you're requesting a status update. Step 6 is the fun one. Resume advertising as usual. The best thing that will happen here is that your ad account will just get re-enabled, just like it happened to me the other day. And then boom, your ads will be back on. The notification will look something like this. Your ad account was incorrectly disabled. We have since reactivated your account. However, you will need to log into your account and turn on your ads that were disabled. Now, once this happens and you do turn your ads back on, it may take your ad performance a day or 2 to normalize again due to the algorithm recalibrating, but I have found time and time again that ad performance will normalize again fairly quickly. Step 7. If your account is not re-enabled, your option is to create a new ad account. Note that if you create a new ad account, you'll want to use a new credit card that you have not used with the previous ad account. This is because once an ad account is disabled, the credit card that's linked to that ad account is blacklisted. And if you try to use it again, it will automatically trigger a red flag and likely have that new ad account automatically deactivated again. So you'll want to use a new and different credit card with your new ad account. And if you want to know the best credit card that I've found for using with Facebook ads, the one I recommend is the Amex Gold, which is hands down the best I've found for running with Facebook ads. They actually give you 4x points on every dollar you spend on Facebook ads, which is pretty amazing. You can use those points for things like trips and hotels and all kinds of great stuff. I'll put the link for that credit card in the description below if you want to check it out for yourself. Now let's talk about ad policy disapprovals. While a Facebook ad account being disabled is common, what's even more common are ads being disapproved. This has become more and more frequent as Facebook has gotten more and more strict over the years. And appealing a disapproved ad used to take a bit of work. You used to have to talk to support to get them reversed. But ad disapprovals are so common now, and it's actually easier than ever to get them approved and reversed. All it takes is just to log into your ad account, find the disapproved ad, and click the button to appeal the ad. It's really that easy. You just click the button and that's it. And my team and I have found that over 80% of the time, those disapproved ads get reversed. So I suggest always appealing your disapproved ads. If the disapproved ad gets reversed, it'll just automatically start running again. And if it doesn't, just make your best guess as to why the ad was disapproved. You can also talk to chat support about that as well. However, you don't want to leave disapproved ads in your ad account. So you'll want to make sure to delete any disapproved ads in your ad account that you weren't able to get reversed. This is simply because leaving disapproved ads in your ad account can cause your ad account performance to suffer. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you click that like button. And if you're new, consider subscribing so you can see more videos like this in the future. As long as you guys keep subscribing, I'll keep making videos for you. And if you found this video valuable, consider joining my program, Ad Evolution. Ad Evolution is my premium training program. And inside, I take you by the hand and walk you step by step through my 5-step process for creating money-making Facebook and Instagram ads. Click the link below in the description to learn more and see if Ad Evolution is right for you. Next up, I've got 2 more videos I want to share with you. If you haven't seen it yet, check out my $1.9 million Facebook ads tutorial. So far, 97% of people that have watched it have liked it, and I think you'll like it too. Click here, or if you want to learn how to get Instagram followers on autopilot, click here to watch that. And if you aren't subscribed yet, you can click down here to do that now.